like my progressive lens.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're up here today in Claxton, Georgia on a little family vacation. We're going to be doing some kayaking and river fishing, and I wanted to show you guys the upgrades and things that I added to the Quest Teton 100 real quick before we get going. So like I said, if you came here for checking out the Teton upgrades, I'm going to do that first, and then if you stick around, we got a lot of river we're going to check out. We got paddle boards, we got kayaks. Everybody's going to be out on the water today. But for the Teton, some stuff that I got for it. If you saw the last video, I had that terrible phone mount. I got a much better one now. That's much more adjustable. It sits higher. That's going to be nice. I got 4 more new rail mounts that I put on here to add more tie-off spots. Got one back here for my stringer if we catch some fish. Put a little rail right there where I can clip on all of my fishing tools, lip gripper and hook puller and stuff. I got a rod holder here on this rail. The cleats I showed you in the last video, got a couple of cleats on there to tie off. Got my net back here in one of the holders, rod in the other holder. Got a rope tied onto this one because my son's not really been out on a kayak in the river before. So in case he gets a little frustrated, I can tie him off. But this will be the first time taking this kayak anywhere other than in my backyard. We're really looking forward to it. Hopefully going to catch some fish. Hopefully going to do some catch and cook later on. This is the cabin that we're staying at out here. But yeah, I got the chest mount and the new phone holder. We're going to try and get some good footage today. Try and catch some fish to cook later on, like I said. So we'll see you on the water here in a minute. Erica, my sister, in a kayak.
Hacking it up.
My wife, my son.
We can go over here to the island.
There's nephew Hayden again. He's been in a couple videos. His buddy Cody. We're gonna have a full convoy of boats out here. How the heck did y'all get through that? Under it? What the hell? Where did you guys go? How'd you get under this? All right.
I had like 3 of those when I seen
It might have been good that he turned around.
They're all pretty big animals.
Building a drip castle.
Yeah, bro.
I'm going to pull off for a minute and see what we look like around this bend. Might throw the pole, but I don't see the currents going so swift.
Well, that big one was going up. Maybe Ryan? Oh.
We're going to take a minute here to kind of look around, see what's to see.
I'll make a rig going in.
These two are building sand castles over here.
Should have brought a picnic.
You got this little beachy area here. And walk around the bend and see if it looks like it's anything worth going farther down. Looks like we got a tree kind of all the way across down that way. Really nice out here though, nice and peaceful. We'll throw a pole and see if we can get any bites on anything for a minute here. Alright, I'm going to throw the robo worm around for a little bit out here just because it was already rigged up. I've got this new rod and reel combo, a Shakespeare, that I picked up really cheap from Ollie's, but a really nice looking combo. It feels good. Got no weight on here and the current is pulling hard, so this robo worm weighs nothing. But that went a lot farther than I anticipated. I think we need a weight on this thing if we have any hopes of it sinking and reaching any fish. Yeah, there's the log right there. I suppose we could pick up and go over it if we really wanted to.
all these trees.
And you can see this river level probably came up pretty high. Yeah, we're not getting we're not getting across any of that. That stinks. Oh well, we're gonna go back towards the cabin. Might throw out some worms and bobbers out from the shore from there, see if we can catch any bluegill, brim, whatever's in here. But yeah, we're stuck that way. I think going in the other direction we might be able to have a little bit of area to get through. So we'll check it out. We still got all day. We'll see you back at the cabin. Quite a few obstacles in this one. Ahead there is another property that's on this property. This is we're on the Canoochee River. I didn't mention that before. I think I did. like this kayak, though. It's easy to maneuver around. Oh, we can't get past that big tree's blocking that whole thing, huh?
Yeah.
Damn, we'd have to go all the way down to the beach.
Walk them to the other side and see how far that goes.
Huh?
It just looks like whatever the house is.
Yeah. Alright, so of all the places that I've been throwing out here, just about 5 feet in front of me is the only place I've been getting bites. I'll put a smaller hook on. See if we can pull something out of here. See, already getting bites. They're probably really small because they're not getting hooked. Dang. Stripping worms. Got one. Tiny guys. Tiny, tiny. No wonder. We ain't eating that guy. Look how small. Everybody else went down while I was trying to bank fish with no luck. And you can get down to a little beach that we walked to earlier. And then they said past that it's more ducking and diving around trees, so we'll see what we got. Kind of tie off of anything to fish. But I'll at least go check out this other beach area, maybe fish from the beach. Did you guys go this way or the other way? Cannot stop paddling in every direction. Yeah, we'll throw around this spot for a few minutes here. I've got the live worm on the bobber. Give it a couple of throws over this way. If I can get it a little bit farther, I think we can get past where this current's running. Yeah, like over there, perfect. Was sitting perfect. Went right back into the current. Finally caught one, little guy. Of course, we weren't recording, but we got a little bass, a little bluegill. At least we're getting something that was on a lizard. Except for you step on it.
I almost did. It's a cool lure.
There's a little lizard here. That little guy bit that, so that's kind of promising. It was just kind of drifting out there. Fish or a snag. Oh, they're biting over here, man. They are biting for sure. Just get a good cast and let it drift. Work between these branches up here. Get just to the side of that branch. We'll get through here. There we go. And we are pretty smooth for as far as I can see. Let's see how far we go though. Looked like we had a clearer path than this from the beach. Let's see. All the way down out into the river. A lot of storm damage through here, that's for sure. Take a look around here, walk around this bend and see if anything looks good to toss around over there. A little bit of junk around here. This looks kind of promising over here. I think I'm going to throw a couple over around in this area a little bit. Down that way, it looks like we're pretty dammed up, possibly. So I'll throw around here a few minutes. If we don't get nothing, we'll head back to the cabin again. Here we go. Come on, stay on. Gotta fix that drag. Damn. Yeah, tighten that drag a lot. I'm gonna set that if not for my drag.